Welcome, world, welcome, family, yet to another episode of Gospel Digest. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and also turn on your bell notification to receive content anytime we post on this channel. Also, like, share, and leave a comment. Limoblaze is a Nigerian Afro-Gospel artist who has made waves in the music industry with his unique sound and inspiring lyrics. But he is not just an artist. He is also an advocate for Christians to build platforms and to enter high offices in the music industry. As a Christian artist, Limoblaze believes that it is important for Christians to have a voice in the music industry. He believes that Christians should not be afraid to use their God-given talent to create music that inspires and uplifts people. One of the ways that Limoblaze encourages Christians to build platforms is through his music. His lyrics are full of positive messages that encourages listeners to pursue their dreams and use their talents to make a difference in the world. His music has been described as a breath of fresh air in the often negative world of music that has helped to inspire countless people to follow their dreams. Limoblaze also believes that Christians should not shy away from entering high offices in the music industry. He believes that Christians have a unique perspective that can help to shape the industry in a positive way. He encourages Christians to be ambitious and to strive for excellence in their careers, believing that Christians can make a real difference in the music industry. But Limoblaze's message is not just for Christian artists. He believes that all Christians should strive to build platforms and to enter high offices in their chosen fields. He believes that Christians can make a positive impact in every area of society, and he encourages Christians to be ambitious and strive for excellence in everything they do. Limoblaze's message is a powerful one, and it is one that is resonating with people all over the world. He is inspiring a new generation of Christians to use their talent to make a positive impact in the world. And his music is also helping to spread that message to millions of people. He was recently named one of Tidal's artists to watch in 2023. Limoblaze has been making waves in the music industry with his unique sound and inspiring lyrics, so this recognition comes as no surprise to those familiar with his music. Tidal's announcement honors his talent and hard work, and it is a well-deserved recognition for an artist who has inspired people all over the world. With this recognition, Limoblaze is certain to continue making a positive impact in the music industry and beyond in the coming years. He is also currently signed to one of the biggest Christian record labels in the world, Rich Records, owned by Grammy Award-winning artist Lecrae.
People don't understand how powerful music is. People don't understand how powerful music is. A child is young, he's like 7, and is being exposed to songs that he thinks are called love songs, and then all he's hearing is "Wind Your Waist," "Take You to My Room." He's already forming an idea of what he thinks love is.
True.
We don't know how dangerous these things are. The child is already forming a narrative of what he thinks love is. Do you know why we need people who are solely there as a ministry? I'll tell you why we need people who that is their ministry. Because the radio will not, mainstream radio will not play Limoblaze or Frank Edwards on a weekday, because they know that even if I make a love song, they know that after that love song ends, the next song you hear is taking you to church. So they wouldn't play me on a weekday because my catalog doesn't look like what they want to play on a weekday.
Right.
They wouldn't play Frank Edwards on a weekday. But guess what? They will play Johnny Drill on a weekday because he is a mainstream artist.
Yeah, true.
They can identify with his catalog, and it's all. We can't keep running away from things as Christians. We don't understand. We're just running for running's sake. Because if you run, nobody would be there to fill in that space. Somebody needs to be there. Somebody needs to function in that space where mainstream radio will play them on a weekday. Let the kids hear something good. Let the kids hear something right on a weekday.
Yeah.
And the songs that are trending on TikTok, let the kids hear something good. Because no matter how much great music we make, we have already been placed in a box.
True.
No matter what music I make tomorrow, the industry is going to refer to me as a church boy. And And they don't want to play Church Boy on Monday to Friday on radio. They keep me for Sunday. They play me every Sunday. I don't tire.
It's true, though.
They keep me for Sunday, and I'm fine with that. Like I'm good. And it's so crazy when you hear see those comments and the comments tell you, oh, you're chasing fame. You're like, are you mad? If I want to chase fame, this is what I'll be doing if I want to chase fame. Like, how are you guys even thinking and processing this? But there is a lot that people are not understanding. There is a larger conversation that people don't understand. We always want to shout, kingdom take over, kingdom take over. What is your strategy for taking over?
Welcome back from that little video explainer. That was a narration from Limoblaze. Please support this channel by subscribing and turning on your bell notification. Also by leaving a comment and then also liking this video and sharing the video. It goes a long way in helping others also find this content, right? And so that was Limoblaze, and he's explained so much, and there are a few things I also want to touch on before we leave this video. And he's made remarkable comments about the place of Christians and Christians not being timid, and Christians taking up certain spaces in the music industry that will go a long way in helping us. Because I feel like in the music industry there isn't only one role. I mean, we only see artists, and the artists are the only people that a lot of people pay attention to. But the truth of the matter is that there are so many people behind the scenes that put in work, that do a lot of things that make us see the artists in the light that we see them, right? And so he was saying something about kids listening to radio and hearing different narratives which are very profane with regards to love songs and all of that, in also lyricism and everything. And particularly they are gospel R&B songs, okay, or gospel love songs. But the truth is that the radio stations or mainstream radio are not going to play these songs because they come from a Christian content, or they have a relatable Christian material. So after playing these songs, or even when they decide to play these songs on radio, after playing these songs on radio, what other song do they match up with next, right? They're going to match or mix this, the next song they're going to match or mix with is going to be a secular song. So Limoblaze is of the fact, and I 100% agree with him, that I mean, Christian creatives or Christians in particular should own up spaces. Christian businessmen, people who have been blessed by the grace of God with money, that can put up media houses, or that can put up certain platforms that can help Christian artists. I believe that these people should come out and do these things, because the truth of the matter is that we can only have 100% liberty on platforms that solely believe or agree with our faith, right? The only platforms that share in our faith are the platforms that we can have comfort in sharing whatever content we want to share with the world. Okay, that is not to say that we don't have to fight for a place in mainstream media or radio, but the truth of the matter is that mainstream media is only going to give us a little portion of our time, but we need a big time, or we need a large airtime to be able to propagate for more people to also hear. I mean, we are all mainstream radio and TV that are giving urban gospel, or giving Christian music, or giving gospel music, gospel Afrobeat, gospel hip hop, a time on their platform. We really appreciate. But then the conversation shifts more, and it goes further to say that, I mean, we also need a platform of our own. There are so many Christians who can also help by putting up certain platforms that can also propel some of these Christian talents. I feel like it is important that these people do these things so that they can help push gospel music to a certain height or a pinnacle. And I also believe and think that, I mean, we have been running away from this issue, and this issue is something that we really need to face and hold by the horn, right? I mean, if there's any expression like that, right, exactly. But I mean, like, these are some of the things we are supposed to face as Christians, or as people who have faith, as Christians, or people who are in this faith. Okay, we need to face this issue. We are always looking at the fact that the world should actually acknowledge us, or push us, or give us some type of reward. But the truth of the matter is that the world is not always going to see the work input that we put out, or they are not always going to see the value of the things that we do. People who are in like faith or in like mind with us are the only people who can actually appreciate, and then are the only people who can actually believe in what we do. So I feel like Christians, as I've said earlier on, business people, Christians who own businesses, Christians who are in a position that can help push money and invest in gospel music, urban gospel or Christian hip hop, please do this, okay? Please do this, because I mean, we all talk about the kingdom of God advancing, God taking over the world and everything, but you realize that it takes some of these platforms, it takes some of these little things that we do to actually carry the gospel to where God wants you to get to. And then the money that God has blessed you with is a resource for you to advance the kingdom agenda. So I mean, we always pray and ask that the gospel reach everywhere. These are some of the mediums through which the gospel can reach far. And I also believe that, I think I've said this in some few minutes back, I also believe that, I mean, like, let's put out platforms, because when we put out platforms of our own, we have we can express ourselves fully, and then we can have the time to ourselves, and then treat Christians, other Christians, with wholesome content, right? And even through some of these platforms, okay, what is going to happen is that unbelievers are also going to see the light, and then they'll be convicted, and then they'll give their life to Christ in some of these things that we'll intend doing in the future. So yes, this is my little digest, or this is my little take on what Limoblaze said in the video. And please make sure you like this video, make sure you turn on your bell notification, subscribe to this channel, leave a comment, and let's get interactive. What do you think about what Limoblaze has said? That is it for Gospel Digest this week. Bye for now.
So please whatever. Please I want to reach 1 million likes. So please sarapakara. Okay, thank you.